Hey Floyd, I know you've had the contract for a while now, and at first I thought you didn't sign it because you didn't want one punch to ruin your legacy. But now, I feel like maybe you haven't signed it because you don't know how to spell your name. But don't worry, champ, I got you. Check this out. I made you a cheat sheet. This is your name, Floyd Mayweather. Pretty simple, starts with an F, then, fuck. Well, yeah, you ain't getting the W anyways. Then an L, your first L, O-Y-D, Mayweather. Sign the contract, Floyd.
Oh snap, you're actually gonna see some gameplay in this video, bro. It's been a minute, but anyway, hey, what's good, my PNG game? PNG here, back with another video, man. And actually, I want to talk about this recent announcement by Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul that they're actually going to be fighting in February of next year, which is actually my birthday month. Just thought I'd throw that out there. I don't know why. Who cares, right? But I mean, I just thought that's a good eventful month to like have something like this. But I thought this was very interesting because this just seems so freaking random. Like, why is Floyd Mayweather fighting Logan Paul out of all people? Like, this just seems very random. And I was hearing rumors about this like a month or two ago, and I definitely thought it was cap. Like, when I first heard it, I was like, no way Floyd Mayweather is fighting Logan Paul, bro. The guy who literally only fought in 2 fights and lost both of them, basically. I mean, the first one was a draw, but the second one he lost by like 2 points. But I mean, he still lost. Like, I mean, I could see if he just obliterated KSI, but he lost, like, you know what I'm saying? So it just didn't make sense at all why Floyd Mayweather, like literally one of the best, or if not the best boxer in the world right now, is fighting a YouTuber who lost 2 fights. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense. So I just didn't think it was actually going to be a thing. However, if you look at the numbers, you know, you look at all the clout Logan has and all the clout Floyd has, I mean, it really matches up. Like, they both got like over 20 million followers. Like, Jake, his brother, just had a recent fight that went crazy on the internet, like literally took over the whole entire internet. Like, this was just trended everywhere and everybody was talking about it. I was gonna make a video about that, but I just ended up not doing it. But my opinion on that whole thing is Nate Robinson just went out terrible, freaking made the whole black community look bad. Like, I don't know how you lost to a YouTuber, nigga. I don't care if you're an NBA player. Like, that shit out too sad. Like, you literally got knocked out in front of millions of people. Ain't no coming back from that. Like, I don't know how he's gonna come back from that unless he just fight Jake again or fight somebody again, knock them out. I don't see how he's coming back from getting knocked out by Jake Paul in the second round. Not even the last round, not towards the end. Like, he got knocked out in the second round. Like, that's out too sad. Everybody saw this. Like, no cap, they was making memes trolling this man, making TikTok challenges out of this man laying on the ground and shit unconscious, bro. Like, this is out too sad. Like, I ain't gonna lie. But the reality of the situation is Jake Paul had way more experience in boxing, and Nate Robinson apparently wasn't even sparring before the fight, allegedly, and didn't train to his fullest potential, only had a couple months to train. So it makes sense why it turned out this way. Like, obviously he was no match for Jake Paul, who's been training for like a long time and already had a couple fights in the past. But still, like, it's not like he didn't know this. Like, he still put himself in that situation, which is bold, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta give him some kudos for that. But it's still outside, bro. Like, nobody can like deny that shit not outside. But there's no doubt in my mind that this did fuel the Logan Paul and the Floyd Mayweather fight, because like, I guess it was just originally just speculation and it wasn't official. But like, after this whole Jake Paul thing, and you know, a lot of people just be considered Jake Paul and Logan Paul the same person on the internet, this fueled Logan Paul as well, because he was actually trending the day it happened. Like, his name was trending over Jake Paul's name, trending for the knockout. So I mean, this definitely fueled this Floyd Mayweather fight, and they obviously see how much publicity that the Paul brothers can get. So I mean, it just makes sense why they're actually doing the fight, for the clout, for the money. That's generally what it comes down to. But other than that, like, it doesn't make any sense at all. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. First of all, Floyd Mayweather is short as fuck compared to Logan Paul. That's just a weird combination within itself. And then the fact that he only had 2 fights and just a YouTuber versus like pro 50-0 fighter, even if he has been training for a while, just like Jake has been training for a while, like, I just don't think it's gonna match up to Floyd Mayweather, which has been traded for years upon years. It literally is like a billionaire off this shit. So I mean, I definitely think Logan Paul is gonna lose this fight. Like, and if he doesn't, like, that would be crazy and like terrible on Floyd's end. Biggest L ever. He would take a bigger L than Nate Robinson, to be honest. But I definitely think Floyd's gonna win. But even though Logan most likely will lose, like, it's not gonna be that big of an L because you're fighting Floyd Mayweather. Like, he's still gonna get a fat ass check off this. He's still gonna get a fat ass clout check off this. Like, this is not an L, like, even if he does get knocked out in the first round. And I don't feel like it's not even gonna be like that either. If I had to predict, like, just say a prediction right now for the future, like, I'll probably say like it'll make it to, like, I don't even know like what the setup is, but let's just say it's like 6 rounds. Like, I'll say it make it to like 3rd round, and then they'll probably throw in the towel or something. That's my prediction, but I mean, I have no idea. This should definitely be interesting. I'm definitely gonna watch this fight. I want to hear you guys' opinions down below if you guys are interested in seeing this fight. But overall, I definitely think this is really a dumb fight, and the only person who could really lose in this situation is Floyd. He's the only one that can't lose, but he's not. Like, he went 50-0. Like, there's no way the one time he loses is gonna be to Logan Paul. Like, there's no way. Like, he literally, his last fight was Conor McGregor. There's no way he's about to lose to Logan Paul, which is why he probably took this fight, just because he knows he's not gonna lose it, and it's just probably for the publicity. So it kind of makes sense, you know what I'm saying? But you know, the theory has been being thrown out there that what if Logan Paul wins, you know what I'm saying? That's the theory that's been thrown out there by a lot of people and comments and like fans and stuff like that. But I mean, if you really look at the situation for what it is, we know Logan Paul is not finna win this fight. But yeah, that's my opinion on the whole situation. I want to hear you guys' opinions down below, and also if you guys want more videos like this and more different type of topic videos, I'm definitely down to upload them. Just let me know in the comment section, or you can hit me up on Instagram. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Definitely hit that like and subscribe button if you did enjoy, and you can also hit that bell after you subscribe to be notified for all the latest videos. I'm out.